Hi guys, I'm Dustin. Today I'm going to be answering a couple questions guys sent me about doing shots. So I do my shots intramuscular. I do them in my thigh every other week. I alternate legs. My wife actually does them for me now. I used to have a lot of shot anxiety, and she helps me out. She went to nursing school and she just loves stabbing me. So um, the way that we do it is we pull the skin back. She goes in quickly. Um, and then after she does the injection, when she pulls out, she lets the skin go, and it kind of closes it back up together. And yeah, that's how we do my intramuscular shots.
So that was a video by my friend Dustin that was sent to me a few years ago after I'd asked a few friends to send me videos on how they do their testosterone shots. And my intention was to make a video kind of compiling all those different clips from my friends to just kind of give different perspectives and points of views on how people do their testosterone shots. And I never got around to making that video because just life things happened. And so that video clip that Dustin sent me has been sitting on my external hard drive for a few years now. Dustin was murdered on January 1st of this year, 2020. He was giving free rides. He worked as a taxi driver, and he was giving free rides to people who had celebrated New Year's the night before, just trying to help people make it home safely. At the time I'm filming this, it's now May 30th, 2020. No one has been caught or charged with his murder. The person who did this is still out there somewhere. We really have no idea why it happened. We don't know exactly what happened, and it just makes no sense. Dustin was one of the nicest and kindest and most caring people I've ever met. Dustin also has a wife and 4 kids, and he loved them so much. His family was so important to him. He would always give me updates on how they were doing, when it was someone's birthday, when one of his kids joined band, all those kinds of things. He just loved his family. And right now, his family is struggling, obviously, in the aftermath of everything that happened. Currently, there is a fundraiser on Facebook where we can help Dustin's family. I have included a link to that fundraiser down in the description below, as well as a link to a news article where Dustin's wife talks more about the impact this senseless act of violence has had on her family. If there's any way you can help, I ask that you please take a look at that fundraiser. Any amount that you could give, if any, is helpful. Like I said, Dustin was one of the kindest, most caring people I ever met. He and I met on Facebook probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I think more like 5 years ago. About a year or two after we met on Facebook in early 2017, I think it was, we actually met in person for the first time. And I think the story of how we met in person is both interesting and also just shows the kind of person Dustin was. So I was actually having a hard time, and I made a post on Facebook that basically said that I was having suicidal thoughts. And Dustin saw the post, and he basically dropped everything and drove 3 hours from where he lives down to where I live to spend time with me and just get my mind off things. He basically called me when he was already on his way and said, "You better get up and get ready because I'm on my way," and didn't give me a choice. He basically made me get out of bed and and do something fun with him. We ended up going to Ripley's Believe It or Not. We had a really good time, and he drove the 3 hours back to his house after the same day. So He basically drove 6 hours for someone he had never met in person, only knew through Facebook, just because I was having a hard time. And I think that just really goes to show what kind of person he was. He was caring, and he cared, and he wanted to make sure people were okay. So I do have some clips from our trip to Ripley's Believe It or Not, and that's how I want to end this video, with just sharing those clips with you, because those are some really good memories I have with Dustin, and I want to focus on Dustin more than what happened to him. But like I said, please, please, please check out the description for information on how to help Dustin's family. That would be so important to him in this time, and it's the least we can do. I mean, he deserves to still be here, but since that's obviously not in our control, this is the next best thing. Anyways, I'm going to end with these clips from Ripley's Believe It or Not. One more time, I just want to say his name is Dustin Parker. I truly appreciate everyone who has taken the time to watch this video and remember my friend Dustin. I love you, Dustin, and I'll never forget you.
You waiting for his eyes to move?
I swear, I mean,
It can happen.
I'm not standing next to him again. He lunged at me. Start for 2 quarters.
What did it say?
No, it's supposed to like something. I saw it.
Did nothing come out?
It told me no, it didn't. It told me to take my hand out of his mouth, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then he said something and take it with you, and I don't get nothing. Oh wait, I'm feeling paper. Hold on.
Is it jam? Maybe.
I think it's jam. I think I'm about to get a whole bunch of people's fortunes. Oh yeah, look at that.
What the?
Wow. It was jam. Wait, which one was? I think this one was mine. It says you find it difficult to cope with nervous tension. You lack self-discipline and are inclined to excess. You find it difficult to lead a healthy and well-ordered existence. You know how to moderate your spirit of self-sacrifice, and you manage to be both happy and satisfied. Beware of carrying passions to excess. This can have disastrous or tragic results. You tend to dissipate your energy and lose the concentration you need to think effectively. You know what? That actually sounds all pretty accurate. I bet everybody else says the exact same. No. This person's aggressive. This person's nervous. This one's a critical thinker. Not a critical thinker. This person lacks confidence. They need to work on that.
Oh my god. I can't believe you just got like a list of fortunes. Alright then.
Hey, do I get to keep this whole thing as a souvenir?
You ripped a lot of people off, sir. You made them stick their hand in your mouth.
And then he so rudely says, take your hand from my mouth. I love the chimes. It felt like walking to a magical kingdom. Is it gonna eat me?
No, go ahead.
Now check your shadow on the wall.
That's cool. Did you do it?
3, 2, 1. Now check your shadow on the wall.
Look, you're still there.
Nice.
Go start running.
No.
You lead the way. Apparently that's what
I found the emergency exit if you have an emergency. Can you go that way?
Huh? We
Yeah.
should separate.
That's a horrible idea. Okay, I'll never find you again, but okay.
I was following your little image, and then I went to turn in the direction that you turned, and there was no turn there.
Oh wait, there it is again.
Oh, we're getting closer.
But that's a mirror. But what does watch it be the entrance?
It's the entrance.
Well, all that work.
Let's not go back that way.
I don't even know what this way is or that way is.
I usually have a fantastic sense of direction, but this mirror is really messing that up.
Where are you?
I think that's the point. Do you want to lead the way? I feel like this is where we just were.
Oh, okay, that's good. So this is a hole. It's not a hole.
That's it.
Yay! We found the exit.